Oh, I want to say, for some more tips on the phone hacking, another thing I did was I would download a different type of file app for Android other than the main one, because if you download ES File Explorer, or there's a few more, they'll show you everything inside all the folders, and you can download. Trying to think, you can download some of them you might have to pay for, but they're worth it. Trust me, you'll find everything. Man, they'll show you all the hidden apps and everything, uh, and you can also try to open it up in safe mode and see if you can open it. Um, if you can make one of those File Explorer apps as a service, you'll definitely be able to open it in safe mode, but you'll have to root it. But I do know when I had it, I could see everything. I could see the root access that they had on my phone. I could see their username. I could see the files that they put on my phone, because they would put it in one of the folders, in one of the service folders that was man, I forget, package folder or something, where like the main folder that comes with the phone that puts everything on there, because it had root level access, and it would let you browse the root directory, and you could see inside the root directory and see what all files that they put in there. And you can find the hidden files. Another thing that they would do, they would emulate my storage. So I would run. So they would have my phone running like an emulated storage, and I couldn't access the main storage. So I would have to use the file folders to change it back to where I could access my regular storage drive or whatever, and not the emulated one. It was something like that. Um, I mean, it was a trip. Everything that they can do on Android, that shit is a trip, man. And so you'll be running a damn emulated version of your storage, saving shit on it, but you don't have access to the rest of your storage. It was a trip. So you go download one of them apps, and you can download those apps from app stores off of that aren't Google Play. Because I would use like APK Pure and other apps, and then they had another app store that had some pretty cool apps, some cool things you could do with your phone to protect it outside of the app store, but a lot of it required root access. So some of it didn't, but it was like F list or I forget. It's been so long. Um, but y'all can look into these things. I know they were trying to come out with a decent app that you could run on your Android. Hell, I remember back in the day, there was an app called Mobile Armor or something that claimed that it was the same app that the president used. And when this app first came out years and years ago, it worked. It blocked everything. It blocked people from hacking. And I noticed after using that app, I had people watching me while I had that app. And this was when I was in the military. This was when I was getting out of the army. I had found that app. And I noticed when I would leave base and go out to get something to eat, I would have people watching me, following me, in white or black new vehicles and shit. And it was because of that app, I think. It sounds crazy, but they took it out of the app store. They got rid of it. Once they did that, it looked like once I got rid of the app, they stopped doing it. And I don't know if that was just coincidence or if I was just seeing things, but once they got rid of it, I got off my phone, I didn't notice it. I never noticed anything like that again. And they could have started it then. I don't know. Until just 2 years ago, almost, when they really started doing all this shit to my face. So I honestly don't know. I just know I've had many similar. I've just had many different instances of shit happening. But I know that I've been bullied since I was a kid. So it it may have been step family having me bullied, and probably it could have been doing this all these years. And then finally, when I figured out and start standing up for myself, all this starts coming up. Um, and then they're just trying to use theater to make it because, setting up little things to make it because I did this, did that, or think this or think that. Um, I mean, it could be a number of things, man. I mean, I just know I've had many different crazy experiences all my life. Um, I mean, and some of it sounds crazy just talking about, but I've had some pretty weird experiences. I'll tell you that. And but I'm still pretty sure, however they've been doing it, or how I'm pretty sure step family is the biggest reason behind all of it. I don't have all the full details, but I do know things I've dealt with all my life growing up. Um, I mean, hell, just to go to church and get bullied, that's weird, man. That ain't normal. And hell, I should have looked back in the past and been like, something ain't right, but I don't know. Um, who knows, man? But I was always a real shy kid, and that's why I got picked on a lot. Um, but it is what it is. I've just had some crazy experiences all my life. And I'm just now figuring out a lot of it, but that was some more stuff.